in this video we're going to show you how to use our 12-inch RGB head topper with PVC. A lot of people are wanting to use PVC, so instead of making a new hook head, or some were wanting hook heads where they put the eye bolts on, we figured out that you could use our part of our RGB attachment kit. It's right here. It's just basically what I did was, so they all be consistent, is lined it up right here, and then I drilled a hole all the way through, and I used an 1.5 inch 1024 bolt. Okay, you could bring this down all the way here if you want, doesn't matter. But this is really easy to do. If you can see up here, it's just basically you're going to have all these slots, and there's 3 per slot, and they're really easy to do. Okay, this one here was a little bit longer. I just want to show you. I got 3 of them in a slot. And if you're wanting to do, a lot of people with the PVC are doing just half trees. We can make a hook head, I'm sorry, not a hook head, but an RGB topper, half of this. This one here will fit 48 all the way around. Or it just makes more sense because it's not going to be that much more cheaper to get one cut in half. And the benefit of getting a full one is you never know what you're going to do in the future. So you could just use half of this and just go halfway around. And if you do change your mind, because I know a lot of times I say I'm not going to do something, but I end up doing it anyway. So it's just to your benefit to have the full hook head, or the full RGB head. What I did here is I put a ring down. This is just a 10-foot pole. But I put this one that's 6-foot diameter for like a 12-foot tree. So the ring is out 3 foot out. But I'm just going to show you different ways to attach your PVC to the ground. There's 2 different ways. Okay, this way here is, I'm using gray PVC. I don't know what everybody else is using. It's a little bit more softer metal. I'm sorry, PVC, plastic, than the white. It's great for, like, we're using this on the ground just to get a roughly 6-foot diameter or so. We use 2 10-foot pieces. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this ring and we're going to attach to it. What I have here is, I figured up I needed, I don't know exactly, it looks like about 6 inches, and then I got a 1/2 inch spear, I'm sorry, 3/4 inch spear snap-on tee. And the other thing nice about using the gray is it has the built-in coupling. So I'm going to push that in there. And when you put this on the PVC, you want to pull down on your top and hold that in place. And then I'm going to bend the PVC in, and then I'm going to let it out, and it's going to snap. So that's going to hold pretty good. Okay, if you don't want to use the PVC ring, one other alternative, because you may have your own, your way that you want to, you know, you may not want to go by the, you know, typically a tree's bottom ring is half the size of the height. You may want to go bigger for your reasons. So on this one here, because if I want to go out more, I just add as long an extension as I want. Okay, and then what I did was, see, as I drilled a hole in here all the way through the size of this 3/8 rod here. You could use rebar to get you some 3/8 rebar, and I'm just going to push it into the ground. My ground's really soft now, so I don't have to use a hammer. So that's one way to hold it in place. Okay, and like I said again, this topper will let you do a half a tree 24. We also have a smaller topper, which is a 7.5 inch diameter, and this will let you do 12 for the half, or you can do 24 all the way around. Okay, since I haven't used PVC, I always try to think about what the problems are going to be. On a 12-foot tree, 10-foot, you're probably not going to have much sagging. But if you do, or if you're worried about high winds, we built what we call the center pole attachment. This was built for a casino that was running a row of our trees on the entrance, and they needed to keep, they were just doing straight to the ground, but they needed to keep the ring above the bushes. So this here attaches to the center, and let's just say we're using this size ring. This one here gets the 1.25 inch pipe. This is lets you snap 3/4 inch PVC on it. So what we would do is we'd make a length of PVC pipe that would snap here and would snap on the end of the ring. And in the case of an RGB tree, if you have it up, so I mean, I know if you're doing a 20-foot tree, which some people are doing, you're going to have, I'm pretty sure you're going to have problems with sagging. So if you want to make a ring, if you're doing a 20-foot tree, you're going to probably have up to a 10-foot diameter. So if you had to go halfway up or something like that, your diameter would get about 5 foot, 6 foot. And then when it's held up there, it may drop down, but you can always zip tie your outer ring to hold it up to however many of your PVC pieces you want. But that'll keep the wind from blowing it around and hopefully keep it from destroying your tree. But that's it pretty much. If you have any questions, just please email us, and you know, like say if somebody wants a half a hook head or half a RGB topper, we're more than happy to make them. But it just makes sense to us that you get the whole thing. But we understand there may be reasons why you want to do that, because you may be putting it up against a wall or on the side of a building or something like that. But anyway, just give us an email, and thanks for watching.